Wonderful day, guys. This is Gary with InvestPack 8. It's one of my things that I trade. I also teach people how to just place orders instead of trading all the time. Um, see, there's a difference between trading and then there's another one for orders. So basically, you go in trading, figuring out what you want, how much you need to pay for it, and what you want back. Then, once you figure that out, you place another order. And once it gets to that point, it sells. So that's how easy my program is. I do have different strategies that you'll be so excited about doing, you can't wait until it's the next time to place an order. We place orders and we actually got our money back before they can actually deliver pizza to you. That's the power of what we do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut to the chase. I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you this new account that we got because I have several. I have several brokerage accounts, Charles Schwab, E-Trade, and I also have Merrill Lynch and also Ally. And we already know about Robinhood and what is the other one? eToro. Those are different types. eToro and Robinhood, that's a little different. You can make money with them, but they're not directly hooked up to the stock market itself, Wall Street, New York City, Wall Street. Okay, the ones I told you about, the Charles Schwab, E-Trade, and also Merrill Lynch. Those are my three main brokerage accounts. That it really means something because they will all give you a 1099. So I contract with all three of them. So I'll get a 1099 statement for each one of the people or the brokerage accounts saying, hey, he made this much money. So I can file taxes with a 1099 and actually I can make money with those 1099s. And what do I mean by making money? Well, let's say I save money with those accounts. How is that? When you have a 1099, you have, if it hasn't changed, over 400 deductions. What does that mean? You have 400 deductions. Well, the government wants you to justify the money that you've gotten. That's why you're doing your taxes. The money that you spent and all that stuff. So if you do a W-2 regular, most people do W-2, so you have to justify 33% of your income. And you don't have a whole lot of tax write-offs with that. Okay, maybe a handful. But see, when you get a 1099, listen, everybody. When you get a 1099 tax that you fill out, you can deduct over 400 deductions from gas, from where you put your mail in the house, who carries it to the room. It's so many different things. You write off certain garments, jewelry, mileage on your cars, the car itself. If it's a certain amount of weight, man, you can really rack up. I'm not a CPA, but find you a good CPA, and he'll tell you how much money you've been leaving on the table. When you make over $100,000 a year, wouldn't it be bad? Wouldn't it be awesome to say, "Oh, I don't owe the state nothing, I don't owe the government nothing," and you keep the whole 9 yards? Well, you have the ability to do that when you have brokerage accounts. How does this happen? Well, you're more than self-employed. You have a 1099 status, and that's all it takes. And you can write off everything, your tools, your rent, your power bill, all kind of things. It just goes on and on and on. And then when you get to the bottom, it says basically you owe nothing. Isn't that great? Well, that's how the rich folks do it. And you don't even have to be rich. That's how people do taxes these days. Did you know if you had a Mary Kay, if you had a barber shop, if you had a catering system, you are eligible of a 1099 status. So when you buy your food, when you're catering, you can write it off. The gas it takes, or I use mileage because no, I'm sorry, I use the gas because the gas is so high, and you can add that in, and that's justifying 33%. I'm sorry, that's justifying the 15% of your taxes with all the combined things that you write off. You can even write off your meals. You take your business cards and you hand them out to different people, and that time can be documented, and you're helping the government stimulate the economy. Won't you? Wouldn't it be good for you to be able to do these kind of things for yourself? And this is considered a real business, being in the stock market. You can even write off what it costs for you to learn how to do the stock market. All the class time, all this. So it's a big, huge thing here. Once you learn how to do certain strategies with the stock market, you can make thousands of dollars. You can make tens of thousands of dollars. You can make hundreds of thousands of dollars. You can make millions of dollars. You have no cap. There's no cap. So since I've retired, I've been kind of hanging out in the, before then, hanging out in the stock market, learning about it, actually learning how to trade, getting different strategies, and it's paid off. So I want to hand this over to you and your family. You have to quit looking at a job as far as making your money. Hey, in the hood, where we're sick and tired of all these taxes, when you're getting paid with a job, it just means just over broke. And when I mean in the hood, if you're getting a W-2, you being hoodwinked. So, okay, follow me. Let's make this short. I want to show you how it works. And this is with Mayor Lynch. So I'm going to go in and let's flip the screen. This is Mayor Lynch. This is the stock market. I know this looks like gibberish. Okay? But what happened here? This tells a story. In the last 7 days, I made one trade. Now, Mayor Lynch, I don't do options in Mayor Lynch. I just do stock market. And I'll tell you about that story later on when you enroll in our class and we're having our communications. So look, I said, okay, I got a couple $100 laying around in this account, and so I decided to execute a trade. So it says I executed 100 shares, and I paid $1.84 for the stock. Okay? Since I done that yesterday, that same stock here is worth this. So they paid the difference to each one of the shares that I have. Okay? Now, this is how you can, and this is how you can trade safe. Is by placing orders. All right? So, what I did, I just found a random stock, BMR. But I knew how to read the charts. And I looked at the chart, I said, I better get on BMR. And sure enough, it changed from this to this, okay? Now, if I wanted to buy it now, the value's gone up. They're asking $1.99 instead of $1.84. Okay, so this is all the stock market is all about. This is it. So what I did, I went back in and I said, okay, it says place again. So here we go. I didn't do it yet. So let's do it now. Okay, let's place again. Okay, placing it again, and let's see. Okay, we're placing it again. Got 100 shares. It's asking me to buy. I can buy it again, but I don't want to buy it, so I have to tell AI what to do. So I control AI. I say, okay, AI, I want you to sell this time. Okay, I want BMR sold. I want all 100 shares sold. Not at market, because market it would sell right now, and that's not what I want. So remember, I'm programming AI, artificial intelligence. So I said, let's do a limit. And when you do a limit, you can set the price you want to sell at. So what did I buy it at? I bought it 184, something like that. I don't know if that's in there or not. Let's see. Yeah. It's not showing. I'm missing it somewhere. But anyhow. But see, actually, that when I made that trade was $184. So now it's $195. So let's do this. So I said, okay, I want to sell it now. Instead of buying it, I want to sell it. BMR, all 100 shares, the limit price, and the price I'm going to put, I want to sell it at let's say $4. You follow me? So when it gets to $4, and I don't want it for just a day, because see, this will not execute if it goes past a day. So I hit good until cancel. Wow, isn't that great? So the value has gone up from 184, 185, whatever, 184 up to 195 already. I'm already making money. So I'm going to preview my order and see what it says. Estimated $400 I'll make. See what I'm saying? This is the fees. 1 penny. 1 penny to make this trade. Wow, I like that. That would bring it down to $199.99. So we're going to submit the order. And I'll end up with $400 just making it with 185. So I'll submit. Okay, so the status is open. That means until it meets this number, when the price goes up to $400 instead of 184, it will pay me. It tells me it's not going to change it until I get off of it. So this is placing orders instead of trading. I can sit here and watch and see, oh, when is it going to do this? No, I know where it's going. So that's what I do. Okay? So order status. Okay. Okay, and we know it's open, so meaning it hasn't executed yet, and I'm not looking for it to execute yet. So that's how you sum it up. And I guarantee you that's not hard work. How long did that take? It didn't take that long. I think if I wasn't explaining it to you, you could have done it less than that. So it took, man, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes to place an order. Okay. All right, guys. Look, just hit me up. Let me know you're ready to go. Some of you already have your accounts and you already have them funded, but you're not doing nothing with the money. Let me help you. Let's get going. Let's get going. All right, guys. This has been fun.